Pretty good trick. You're going to be seeing a lot of that throughout the run. Starting right off as soon as the portal opens for, looks like Connor's a little bit ahead. This race is timed using in-game time, so even though Connor's a little bit ahead, it's probably going to be a little bit varied depending on lows and stuff. You see Connor going for ABH right there, getting a lot of speed really quickly, grabbing the cube, going for a cube throw and missing it. DeadPulse not even trying it. Both in the elevator. We're going to see a button save glitch or a BSG from Connor over here. I'm not sure what we're going to see from DeadPulse, but BSG, basically, from my understanding, is you have the radio push you off the button while you save load and lower your FPS, and the game doesn't deactivate the trigger for the button. It saves about 13 seconds over not doing BSG, and ConnorAce does get it, leaving DeadPulse to wait for the cube here. You can already see how much faster that BSG is from not having to wait an entire cycle. Ooh, APH is right into the door. You know how that goes. And ConnorAce is going to be starting up 2-3, which is the introduction of the save glitch once you get a portal gun. Basically, the way save glitch works, the way that the simple explanation is your camera and your body get separated when you stand on the edge of a portal, and save loading will preserve that state. So your body is actually through the portal while your camera stays where it was. So you're going to see Connor over here getting the portal gun and then shooting a portal on the wall over there. And, oh, misses it. Just a portal on the wall over here. And save loads. Now his camera and body are separated, so he shoots under the elevator there. And he completely skips all of the elevator to get him to 03. And gets right into the elevator at the end of 03. We're going to see the save glitch. We're not going to see the save glitch from DeadPulse here. We're just going to see him taking the elevator, not wanting to waste the time. If you fail it more than a couple times, you definitely lose time. And we're going to see another instance of the save glitch. Ooh, nice gap jump from Connor. Basically, the game doesn't know what to do with your body sometimes when you're save glitched because your body's not where it's supposed to be. So it lets you walk through doors. Pretty handy for walking through that door there. And that is inbounds. And then he preserves the save glitch state through the elevator. He's able to do the exact same thing in this chamber. And misses the radio on the camera. That's going to cost him no time, but it's going to cost him a little bit of clout, so very unfortunate. DeadPulse does get save glitched in 04, it looks like. It preserves. It doesn't fall out of bounds. 6-7, you're going to see on Connor's screen, is one of the few maps that's the same in pretty much every category. It's just a couple quick flings. Jumping in that portal there. Another 1-7. DeadPulse blocking his head with the radio. Connor lining up for this fling here. Get the portal shot right next to the orb, whatever this is called. Receptacle. And flings right to the end. Fairly straightforward stuff. A little harder than it looks, but not too bad. Let's see if DeadPulse has the same luck in 6-7. Does make that first fling, just get a slower cycle with the orb. The fast cycle is pretty difficult, and Connor gets ABH over goo there. Very difficult strat that requires you to have nearly perfect ABHs, spaced perfectly to land right on the platform, over the rail on the platform, and then right to the end. Saves a couple seconds, so gain some of that clout back that he missed. They got from missing the radio on the camera, for sure. DeadPulse does get a pretty clean 07. Connor shoving himself right under that door there. I'll talk about that more when DeadPulse gets there, probably. It's a little weird. The game kind of fizzles your portal sometimes if it's like directly centered, but usually doesn't really care if you put a portal halfway under the door. We see DeadPulse going for the more normal 08 strat, where you jump on a little piece of the wall there. From Connor, we're going to see AFH, where if you hold S while you're going forward with enough speed, the game will think you're going backwards and give you more speed. Really nice for gaining speed. You also try to go for a door launch, which if you look at the door and go into the right way, then you'll get a giant boost right up to the door, saving 6 seconds. Yeah, you see DeadPulse right there. Lines up the portal so it's not directly centered under the door, but still enough for him to go through both sides. Maybe. Hopefully. Yep, does get it. Just barely. And Connor now gets the dual portal gun, allowing for some more insane save glitches. You can see a save glitch, a fairly new strat right here, just a couple weeks old, if that. Directly to the end of 11-12. Easy peasy. No problems there. So we're going to see how DeadPulse fares in 10. Does not quite get the ABH he's looking for, and just does the fling in the second room. Or AFH. We see Connor going for a save glitch in 13. Saves about a second over the old route with the cube, but it's pretty nice, pretty straightforward. Connor showing why he's rank 2 in the world at Portal Inbounds. And then sick reportal there, get right to the end of 14. One of the shortest maps in the game. But not the shortest. There is in fact a map that is shorter than 14. At least when done quickly. We're going to see DeadPulse setting up for a triple edge glitch. This is definitely an older strat. I think it's the legacy strat for 11-12. Or Connor's going for the new save glitch in 15. Early save glitch. And has no problems with it. Gets right to the end, gets the fling there. DeadPulse looking to look triggers here. Jumps down, shoots the portal. Flings right to the cube. Gonna go for cube throw. Doesn't even go for it. Now right to the end. We're gonna see a save glitch from Connor here, and then we're gonna see him preserve a turret at the end of this. I'll put the turret under the elevator. Using this weird save glitch here. See him hitting the elevator to make it go up. Save glitching. And then shooting under the turret. No problems. Pretty good. This is a very difficult strat. You're going to see the legacy strat from DeadPulse here. Pretty quickly on 13. But now Connor walks to the wall there. Connor is still save glitch, and he has the turret right there. He's able to use it to activate the button. This works because the buttons only check for an object named cube, and the turrets are all named cube in 16 because they're supposed to activate buttons. They never expect you to preserve the turret, so he gets it right to the end there. Saves a ton of time. And is through with 17. Pretty quickly. Does get, you notice the button save glitch there. Drops the turret, picks back up, and save loads. So able to get the button to stick down. And we're going to see an 18 save glitch from ConnorAce. There's like 25 different ways to do the save glitch here. All of them take pretty much the same amount of time, it's just about preference. And Connor with no problems. Perfectly consistent. On a pretty good run too, I'm pretty sure. Probably not PB pace, but definitely pretty good. And we're going to see 19, which is the shortest map in the game. What DeadPulse is going for 15. Going for the older 15 save glitch. Connor setting up for what's known as the first LAG, or large angle glitch. Gets no problem. It's kind of like a wrong warp, where due to slanted portals being weird, the game doesn't know where to put you, and just kind of sends you to a different part of the map. And gets second lag, first try. Extremely quick 19. That's why it's the fastest map in the game. There's no elevator at the end, so if you get both lags quickly, it's extremely short. Connor going for this new save glitch. Let's see if he has the same troubles he did in practice. Does not quite get those last couple shots. It's pretty quick there. Nope. Getting out of bounds. Having a lot of trouble. But he does get it that time. Still fairly quick. It makes it right into the end. 10:03 going into EO1. EO1 has one of the more complicated save glitches in the game. Gonna be setting up for right here.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't.
Couple quick shots. Right to the end there.
Can you hear me?
Does not get right into the loading zone, but only a couple portal peaks later, he gets it. DeadPulse waiting for the companion cube here in 17. Connor going for AAG, which is basically large angle glitch, but with an acute angle. Having a bit of trouble. But does get it after a couple tries. Does not get door trolled. If you shoot too fast there, you can get trolled by the door and have it open. Using the turret to shoot GLaDOS, one of the most famous glitches in the game. GLaDOS is only supposed to take 1 health at a time from the rocket, but using a turret, you can easily deal 4 damage to her. And we see Connor going for core fall skit, basically shooting the portal next to the incinerator. And he does get all the cores to fall right in, finishing with 11:09. Is that the fastest we've seen in a race? That was really good. A very solid run from Connor. Pretty much the only time loss was due to AAG. We're going to see DeadPulse here going for 18, a different variation of the 18 save glitch. So that's game 1 to Connor.
Well done.
DeadPulse finishing 18 save glitch, going into 19. Let's see what strat he does. Because double lag is a very difficult strat, so we might see. I'm expecting to see the first lag, which is known as Lockness. So we're expecting to see Lockness into a more legacy EO 19. I mean, the second lag. We're going to see Connor going to the credits. Yep, DeadPulse setting up for first lag.
When you are done, you will drop the device in the equipment recovery.
Not walking forward while doing it.
Annex. In the equipment recovery annex. In the equipment recovery annex.
Okay, does this version of lag and just gets right here. And then it's going for, yep, the older end of 19. You can see a portal bump here. I didn't really talk about that earlier, but a portal bump, if there's a wall separating 2 portal surfaces, and you shoot a portal and try to shoot another portal, then the game doesn't realize there's a wall in between you, so it'll let the portal go through the wall. You're seeing Connor practicing this EO save glitch he was having trouble with before. The DeadPulse making it to the end of 19, starting EOO. We're probably going to see a legacy EOO from him. Very movement-focused map with a lot of quick portal shots and some quick movement. This is that one, looks like. Quick portal stands. And like, we're a lot of precise shots here, doing them pretty quickly. DeadPulse landing on the pipe. And going right to the end here. And that's where you see the save glitch in EO1. EOO finishes right there. It looks like DeadPulse is still in the green. Is on PB pace, I believe. Don't know what his PB is, so could be wrong. We're not seeing the save glitch from DeadPulse. We are going to see I'm not going to try to say the name. There's a very long name for this trick that I don't know, and I will upset many members of the community if I get it wrong. It's something along the lines of turret, flippy, skippy, tricky, flingy, wingy, dingy thingy. I don't know. If someone in chat knows it, you can correct me. We're seeing a save, not seeing a save glitch there. Seeing a clip through the glass here. And quick hop into the vent. Nicely done. A little hard to shoot through that fan there sometimes. Turret, flippy, skippy, tricky, flingy, wingy, swingy, thingy. Thank you. It is easy. Yes, you're right. Every time I hear it, I can tell if it's right or wrong. I just don't know it. We're seeing DeadPulse with EO2. Not gonna go for AAG. AAG being a very difficult trick. Just go for a quick little fling here. Sets up a portal there for the turret to shoot through, similar to how we got Connor to grab the turret. This strat allows you to use the turret through a portal to shoot GLaDOS. DeadPulse sets it up, ABH is right to the end. Sets up the portal there. I feel like it's a little far, but it might work. Does it knock all the cores off GLaDOS? It does.
Was it worth it? Because despite your violent
Oh, I saw the red core is the last one to get knocked off, so if you see the red core, then you know that you did it. Throwing the cores off, and we're going to see core fall skip, maybe. We're going to see an attempted core fall skip. Having a little trouble getting stuck on the edge of this portal. Quick edge glitch. Shooting under the cores. Let's see if they all make it in. Misses one. And finishes with a 1649. And that is game one. Going to Connor with 1109 versus 1649. Let's see if we can hop right into a game two. Connor going for something on DeadPulse did get a PB. Congratulations DeadPulse on this PB. Okay. Gonna count down again. And we are off. Game two of Portal Inbounds. So yeah, congratulations DeadPulse on this PB. And we're gonna see the most important part. What they do in Vault. As soon as it'll load. While we're waiting, make sure to always stay hydrated and always support your speed friends. Show up to more speed gaming tournaments. There's a lot of them going on. We're just about to finish the Portal group stages and head into the bracket, which will be very exciting. A lot of good runners in there. A lot of underdogs who learned the game fairly recently. We're getting great times. I don't remember which group it is, but one group had one runner with a sub 12 before the race, before the tournament, and now 4 of them have sub 12. So, very impressive stuff. Connor's going for a very active approach here in Vault. Definitely giving Chell a bit of a workout. Be very careful of that lamp, because that lamp can kill you, and it will kill you if you're not careful. That would be extremely funny if someone died to the lamp during a tournament. Let's see if Connor can get cube throw this time. He went for it last time and failed, so he's actually pretty consistent at it. Just a couple more seconds before it starts. Almost gets toilet swoosh, getting the clipboard in the toilet. ABH right into a wall. Epic cube throw right onto the button. DeadPulse epic cube drop right into the button. And we're going to see if Connor can be 2 for 2 on BSG. Not a trick that's a lot harder than it looks, but once you get good at it, it seems pretty consistent. Right into the elevator. Epic gamer right here. See DeadPulse drops the cube right into the button. Pro strats. Great timing through that door, right into the elevator. Pretty quick ABHing. Connor having trouble getting onto the door. Could lose a couple clout for that. And just as Connor gets the door open, DeadPulse gets into O2. Connor setting up save glitch, no trouble this time. Right into the elevator, and then this strafe jump into that portal is very difficult. A lot more difficult than it looks, at least. Kind of like an awkward angle through the door, you can bonk your head. If you walk too far, you fall out of bounds. Difficult stuff. But should complete it with aplomb. And DeadPulse getting right to the end, going into the elevator. Connor not 2 for 2 on gap jump. So last time he did a quick AFH over the gap in 04. This time just walks into the glass. Loses about a second, but gap jump is a very high clout route, which is what matters. And then 05. See if he gets the radio on the camera. As part of a required test protocol, easy every time. Epic gamer ConnorAce over here. Gets launched by that camera. There's a few chambers in this game where you have to wait for GLaDOS to stop talking before you can go anyway, so that a lot of runners choose to like spend time hanging out in 04, at the end of 05 I mean, as well as the end of 18. GLaDOS has a long speech that you have to listen to. Connor with a quick cycle in 06 again. Pretty quick at that. Not getting killed by the orb. And DeadPulse finishing 05. Fizzling that poor radio. What did the radio do to you? And Connor with no problem. Right to the end there. You see him doing a quick AFH into the elevator. Small optimizations like that really build up over the run. I need a quick sip of my water, stay hydrated. DeadPulse bonking his head on the portal there, but does still make it onto the platform. Pretty good. A little worried for a second. Connor ABHing into the goo, not what you want to see from a top level runner. ABH into goo is almost as famous strategy as to ABH over goo. We see Connor resetting until he gets it. Got a first try last time. Not quite getting the speed he needs that one. Not quite getting the speed again. Have to get a very good circle jump out of the elevator. And not into the wall. You see DeadPulse starting 08 as well. Two of them just about even at this point.
Good luck.
All the DeadPulse having trouble with this strat.
Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Does get it that time and does make it over, barely. Connor said it starting to go 9. Quick shot into the door. GLaDOS, or Shell not quite too fat to fit through. And ABH right into the elevator. See if you see the same thing from DeadPulse. Yep, that portal looks great. Right through. Shooting the portal on the wall so you don't accidentally fall back through it. So Connor gets door launch. He does get door launch. Amazing, epic gamer Connor. Cannot do ABH over Goo, but can get door launch. Can I get a Pog Champ in the chat for Connor? Do DeadPulse has more luck with 10 this time. Not quite. Not quite fleeing far enough to get over that second gap there.
As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than
Does make it to the end of 10.
combined incomes of everyone in
Subject hometown here.
We see Connor doing the save glitch on 13 again. 3 quick shots. Right there. Right to the end.
Take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive
See DeadPulse with the triple edge glitch again.
and adrenaline.
Making fairly quick work of it. Although Connor failing this portal here in 14.
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information.
DeadPulse finishing 12 over there.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the
This is the early save glitch in 15. I want you to watch this to see the difference between this and the other save glitch that you're going to see DeadPulse doing.
Thank you for helping us help.
It's extremely different. Connor missing the shot of the ending. A little weird there. Does make it to the end. And DeadPulse going for this legacy strat where you preserve the cube from the first room. To skip the entirety of the test. Although the cube does fall off the button. Very unfortunate. Don't want to see that happen. Does make it to the end.
Due to mandatory
Connor setting up save glitch. A few quick ones to the end.
chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and
Let's see if he has first try turret preserve. He does. I think that portal is on the turret.
The Enrichment Center once again reminds you.
DeadPulse not quite getting 14 the way he wants. Going for the older 14 strat, loses a very small amount of time. Oh, the portal was not on the turret? Or was that just too fast? The world may never know. Does get the turret this time. First try BSG though, makes up for it a little bit. Although the turret was not having any of it. So watch DeadPulse strat. DeadPulse doesn't do a save glitch right there at the start. Instead goes for it over here.
Congratulations.
Shooting right there, which you saw Connor shoot at the same spot during his save glitch. You're going to see that shot into this room here. Very similar to the other one. Instead, DeadPulse trying to shoot into that hallway. And not quite making it. Portal's not quite set up right. Connor finishing up 18 right here. No problems again.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to
Is he able to shoot that time? Makes it right there at the end. Falls out of bounds though. Very unfortunate. Instead of going into the portal to cancel save glitch, he just cancels save glitch by dying. Not quite as effective. See if he has better luck this time. Does get into the portal. Saves. And makes it right to the end. I think Connor having a bit of trouble with locking here. Definitely not a try I expect him to have trouble with. But he does get it. Sets up for double lag. And gets a bad one where he has to shoot that portal there. He does make it to the end. At least he gets first try, second lag. See if he can get this save glitch quickly. While DeadPulse is finishing up 16, going into 17. It seems good, just has to get his last couple shots, and he does. First try on EO save glitch. Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff to Connor. And sets up for EO1 save glitch. The Pika portal there. Sets it up right there, save glitch. You're not a good person. Portal's there. Makes it to the exact same spot as last time. Doesn't get right into the loading zone like you want to see. But not too bad. Connor makes it. It gets that AJ, I think, second try. See if he gets the second one. Not quite. It's stuck on the wall there. Does get it that time.
Well, you found me.
Turret chooses GLaDOS. GLaDOS gets all the cores off. Easy stuff.
The only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart.
We're not sure if it's going to be a sub 12. No, I don't think so. Actually, yeah, probably. I don't know, it'll be close. If he gets all the scores in, it's barely a sub 12, huh? Yep. 1159.37. Barely a sub 12 from Connor, but does get it. Congrats to Connor on the 2-0. And let's see DeadPulse going for 18 save glitch. One of the 25 different strats in this chamber. Barely a sub 12.
Well done. Be advised that the next test
DeadPulse flying back through his portal, not a huge deal because this is one of the chambers you have to wait for GLaDOS anyways.
Dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
And let's see if he has some better luck with the first lag. Or the only lag he does. Not quite lockiness, but still lag nonetheless. To the portal, shoots on the slant. Doesn't get it first try. Or second try. Third try is the charm though, as they always say. Not quite. There we go. See him going right to the end there. Quick portal bump. You can beat this game in 12 minutes. In fact, you can beat this game in 10 minutes and 45 seconds. It's the fastest it's been done by a human, and in bounds at least. DeadPulse having trouble finding the shot here. It's a little precise. Looks like he does get it. Going through EO1 and see if he has some quick portal shots here. Looks like Connor's stream disconnected. Big goof. So DeadPulse not on PvP pace this run. I don't think he had enough time to save at the late game. But we'll see. Starting up EO2 here. I hope everyone's ready for turf. Flippy, skippy, tricky, flingy, wingy, swingy, thingy. Because we're about to see it. Crouch is right here. Knocks over the turret just for good measure. Turret's the turret.
You're not a good person. You know that, right?
Pro gamer gets the epic fling.
Can you hear me? This is your fault. It didn't have to be like
World record for out of bounds is
turn back or
I don't remember, but it is significantly faster. Yeah, 10:45 for inbounds.
and all the cake is gone.
Off the top of my head, I don't want to spit out a number that I'm not sure about for out of bounds though. DeadPulse having a little bit of trouble getting into this event there. A little bit of a weird strafe. Does get it. Does get a shot at the fan. And gets right to the end. So, EO2 coming up. After this load screen. There you go. See the shot of the door. Filling up. Some pretty quick stuff here. And then another fling. Directly onto the catwalk. Does make it. Sets up the blue portal. Right to the end. Only needs the turret to shoot GLaDOS and the chorus to fall in, and then we are done. That'll be game 2. Turret shooting GLaDOS. Did that get all the cores off?
Well, you found me.
Looks like it did.
Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart.
So grab that red core,
For that, and we'll just call it
and then makes it for the blue core.
we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise.
DeadPulse an SMH in the chat.
Annoying surprise in 5, 4. Time that for a second. Kidding me. Oh, you think you're doing
And it looks like
2 plus 2 is 1.
that is it.
Granulated.
So they both have the link. There's Connor. Hey Connor.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That barely sub 12.
Yeah. That second run was a thing.
Yeah. What try ABH over was that?
Dude, I didn't even get AB Chorgu.
Oh yeah, you didn't. That's
I
right.
ended up giving up. But
Wait,
I
you
lost
did get door
43
launch?
seconds on that split. Yeah, I got door launch.
And then
that was funny.
was that first try EOO save glitch? I think-
Yeah, that one was first try. I actually golded
Yeah.
that split too.
Nice.
'Cause
Congratulations.
that's the first time I've done that completely correctly in a run.
hmm
I also
Definitely.
golded 11-12 that same run.
Yeah.
So I think that's a new community gold for 11-12 because I think I had it before.
Congratulations. The first run was definitely pretty solid. A couple things right at the end, but otherwise,
Yeah, that
Pretty good
run is probably the best in the tournament because I think Jonah also had an 1109, but I think his is a higher 1109.
oh really? It was definitely a very solid one for tournament. Only a
Yeah,
couple
for sure.
mistakes there. So congratulations to both of you. Let me pull up the schedule for speed gaming. There's always a ton of stuff going on over here on speed gaming. So we have Dark Souls 3 going on the main channel at 2 Eastern. We're going to have Celeste at 3 on Speed Gaming 3. Super Metroid on Speed Gaming 4 at 3 as well. I have a Link to the Past randomizer which has been a lot of fun just to catch some at 3:15 over on Speed Gaming 2. And then there's always plenty of stuff, so if you want, there's a schedule in chat. Be sure to check out both runners. If I can type that right. There you go. And I hope you guys enjoy the race. Have a good day.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.